A high-quality subwoofer is essential if you want to improve the sound in your car. The best car subwoofers that deliver powerful bass and clear, immersive sound. Whether you're aiming for deep, thunderous lows or a more balanced audio experience, this video covers the top 5 best car subwoofers of 2025. For product information, links are included in the description box below. Let's get started. Number 5. Bavsound Ghost 2 Ohm BMW Underseat Subwoofers V2. A lot of premier car audio manufacturers have taken on the task of designing speaker and subwoofer upgrades for BMW vehicles. Due to the tight constraints of speaker locations, this task can be quite cumbersome, but Bavsound has figured it all out. Bavsound Ghost GUSDEB 2 Kit 2 ohm underseat subwoofer upgrade kit is light years better than what BMW uses for their bass response, which is why this kit took our Best BMW Subwoofer Upgrade Award for 2025. This pair of subwoofers is designed to replace the underseat subwoofers in most BMW hi-fi sound systems. The 2 ohm impedances will extract maximum power from the OEM, original equipment manufacturer, amplifier. The oversized neodymium magnets and polywoofers cones both play a part in maximizing fitment and performance, while the subwoofers hide away from view, hence the Ghost moniker. The bass response is very much apparent. You will notice tighter and more robust output when compared to the factory-installed subwoofers. These subwoofers are designed to be easy to install. Should take most people about an hour to complete the installation, and are truly a plug-and-play option. No amplifier upgrade is required. An 8 ohm kit is available for folks with the Harman Kardon audio system in their BMW. If you're in the market for a big bass boost, but are loath to give you space in your trunk for a traditional subwoofer enclosure, you have to check this Bavsound subwoofer upgrade kit. Number 4. Focal P20 FSE Flax Evo. There is no better sounding shallow mount car subwoofer than the Focal 8. Sub P20 FSE. Why? There are a bunch of reasons that we feel this way, but we will temper our enthusiasm and share just the ones that are super important to consider. First, and arguably most importantly, the subwoofer's cone is made of a sandwich design which sees 2 ultra-thin layers of glass fiber acting as the bread, while the flax material acts as the meat. Coupling these 2 materials gives the subwoofer superb rigidity, allowing the subwoofer to produce incredibly clean, musically accurate sound. Second, the surround that connects the aforementioned woofer cone to the basket of the driver is made of rubber, not foam like cheaper subwoofers. Why does this matter? Because rubber lasts longer than foam, so you'll have a subwoofer that keeps chugging along for years to come. Lastly, the subwoofer only requires a sealed enclosure with an internal volume between 0.20 and 0.38 cubic feet to get excellent performance. Since the subwoofer only needs 3 $3 of mounting depth available, you can get creative in designing the enclosure for the Sub P20 FSE and potentially hide it away somewhere under the rear floor of your car or SUV. Marry Focal's 4 ohm subwoofer to the proper enclosure and have it fed by a 200-watt amplifier, and you will be thrilled with the results. Number 3. Kicker 48 CWRT 104 CompRT 10 4 ohm DVC subwoofer. We find that Kicker's 48 CWRT 104 10 car subwoofer exemplifies this statement perfectly. While this subwoofer is designed to minimize the impact on your vehicle's available space, it has a mounting depth of less than 4 con. That doesn't mean that it's not going to rock your world. This is why it took our Best Value 10 Shallow Car Subwoofer title. You'll find a lot of technologies in this CompRT subwoofer that trickle down from Kicker's higher performance lines. The rubber surround being stitched to the woofer cone for superb control, an effective heat management system to prevent thermal failure, and dual voice coils to permit unique wiring configurations. These are a few of the reasons why there is just so much value attached to this subwoofer. The 48 CWRT104 will handle up to 400 watts of continuous power without breaking a sweat. It's also happy to be placed in a sealed or ported enclosure, so as your requirements change, you can continue to rely upon this kicker to that fun thump. If you find that you need a different size or voice coil setup, you should know that this subwoofer lineup offers as small as a 6.75 subwoofer up to a 12-ohms subwoofer. There are also dual 4-ohm voice coil and dual 2-ohm voice coil options. If you need some help choosing, we are here to help. A bonus to this kicker subwoofer is that it's weather resistant. That's right, it can be mounted in your vehicle's trunk or hatch, or it can be mounted into a location behind the seats of your UTV ATV. The woofer's cone and rubber surround are UV resistant to prevent deterioration in harsh conditions. Number 2. Kicker L7S 124 L7S. Kicker's square subwoofers have been out for decades, and a very good reason. Pound for pound, they are very difficult to beat in their price brackets. The 44 L7S 124 car subwoofer took the title of Best 12. Car subwoofer under $500, because not only of its quality, but also because of its heritage. No corners were cut, and yes, we are sticking with that pun, with the L7 series subwoofers. Traditional subwoofers feature a circular woofer cone, but the L7 subwoofers sport a square one. Kicker's engineers figured out that keeping the corners in place allowed the subwoofer to have a fuller, louder output that didn't impede performance. The 44 L7S 124 is built like a Mack truck. The square Solocon TM woofer cone has the rubber surround stitched to it for maximum durability, and the forged aluminum basket is designed to take the punishment of high volume. The subwoofer handles up to 750 watts of continuous power, but will handle as low as 350 watts. The more you feed it, the better it will perform, of course. Speaking of power, that power creates heat, but the uniplate, TM backplate, and pole piece ensure that the heat is removed from the innards of the subwoofer to prevent failure. The subwoofer features a dual 4-ohm voice coil design, so you will have some versatility in how you're going to wire one of these, or more than one, up for maximum performance from the connected amplifier. All in all, the Kicker 44 L7S 124 is built to perform and built to last. We are thrilled with this kicker subwoofer and cannot recommend it enough to the folks who love bass. We promise that you won't be disappointed. Number 1. Focal Mobile Sub 25 KXE10 K2 Eveo Subwoofer. The Sub E25 KXE from Focal's vaunted K2 power line is the best sounding 10-car subwoofer we have had the privilege to listen to. It doesn't matter your preferred genre of music, this Focal subwoofer has got you covered in the bass department. This subwoofer was a shoo-in for our Best 10-Car Subwoofer for Sound Quality title. Let's talk a bit about why this subwoofer sounds so darned good. It comes down to the materials used in the construction of the Sub 25 KXE. For example, Focal decided to use their sandwich-style aramid fiber material for the cone of the speaker for unmatched rigidity and minimal distortion potential. The cone is mated to the basket of the speaker by a durable rubber surround. The basket of the speaker holds not only the woofer cone in place, it also a large magnet. It's a 2-segment magnet for maximum control. The basket is made of aluminum for strength and great heat dissipation. A dual 4-ohm voice coil design allows the end user to decide the wiring configuration based on how many subwoofers they are using and or which amplifier they've chosen to power the Sub 25 KXE subwoofer. This Focal can handle up to 600 watts of continuous power. If you're on the hunt for a hard-hitting, musically accurate subwoofer, we are hard-pressed to suggest anything other than the Focal Sub 25 KXE. We believe it's one of the best-sounding car subwoofers on the market, and we think that you'll agree. That's it for today's video, guys. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos.